Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Midday Black, Midnight Blue. A movie about a guy dealing with the ghosts of his past. Although, I gotta say, the trailer is a little unclear. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 11. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Speaking of my books, the price is going up in June. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. So get your books now at Amazon. Anyhow, so he runs. Apparently, what happens is Ian, the main character here, is dealing with the loss of his girlfriend, played by this woman. But I think he imagines she's still alive to keep himself happy, and then he runs into the sister of his late girlfriend, and I don't know. He starts, I guess, trying to grapple with his loss. I don't know, it's really unclear. It's like so wrapped up in the atmosphere, like you're not telling me the story. You know? I don't really understand what he's doing. Is he seeing her as a ghost? Is he imagining this? Are these flashbacks? He looks to be the same age, so I don't think they're flashbacks. Here two sisters are interacting, so does she see her too? She died when she was 24. In the trailer, that's the one thing I know. Died in a fire. I don't know who this character is. I guess he's in it too. Maybe he's the younger version of the main character. That would make a bit of sense. I don't know. I don't know. Look. It's not hard to make it clear, you know. The trailer starts out showing like a happy couple, right? And then he goes into the store and he runs into the sister. But see, the only reason I know this is because I read the description and I had to figure out who the actors were, which one was the sister and which one was dead. Because I also thought, oh, maybe she's the dead one. He starts seeing her at the store or whatever. Or he's haunted by her and he's in a new relationship. No, it's the other girl that's the ghost, I guess, or the flashback. But it's so unclear. Like, I would want to see... I would want that clarified in the trailer. You're just sort of like, he'll figure it out. It's not that interesting that I'm going to figure it out. Just not. You gotta look. You only got 2 minutes. Just tell me what the damn movie's about. It's about loss. It's about loss. About dealing with loss. This woman, who I don't know, is she 24? Does it look like a 24-year-old woman to you? She looks a little older. So I think he's imagining her as if she had lived and they had gotten married and stayed together, maybe. I guess, though, he's just wandering around the house they used to live in, crying to himself. And then the sister reconnects with him, and then the tears start flowing. I guess? I don't know. And then something about a boat was important to it. And then Midday Black, Midnight Blue. It's like a very art house movie, right? Very art house title. Like... Are you trying to drive people away from your movie, or do you want people to see it? Give it a title. Give it a title that... I mean, if you're going to make the title that unclear, make the trailer clear. Make something clear to get people to go see this damn thing. You wonder why indie movies don't have any traction. This is part of the reason. It's not all that the big evil corporations don't give these movies attention or whatever. It's partly because the creators do it to themselves. They don't bother to connect because they're so wrapped up in their creations. They kind of don't care, I think. I know. I shouldn't be picking on one movie. I mean, It looks fine. It looks well produced. Written and directed by Samantha Sewell, who is I believe she's one of the main characters. I think she's the dead woman. And Daniel Talbot, who is I see Talbot in the name here, in Johnson Talbot in the lineup. Maybe they're brothers. Caleb Burnett, Will Pullen, Dale Souls, and Marriott Weaver, who's the sister. That much I know. Now she's at the bottom of the list of actors. They're not in alphabetical order. So I don't know. She seems to be prominent in the trailer. So not sure why she gets bottom billing. A lot of questions. A few answers. So anyhow, I'm not saying the movie's bad. A lot of people get on me. Oh, you criticize the movie. I love it. Blah, blah, blah. Look, if you like the movie, you like the movie. It's fine. This may be a great movie. I don't know. But the trailer is what we analyze. And from the trailer, I'm struggling to figure out what the hell the movie's about. And I want to know, and I don't want the whole story. I don't. I want to know the basics. Basically what the first act is, right? And if you're going to say, well, we want to surprise people, to say, okay, we want to surprise them in the beginning of the movie. Like, we don't want them to know that, the woman he's interacting with is actually dead. Okay. Then you have to focus on a completely different part of the plot, though. You can say that it's a movie about loss, dealing with loss, without giving that away. You can. There's ways of doing it. If you're going to show the scene where he meets the sister in the store anyway, and then you're not going to clarify what that's about, then either people are going to do what I did, which is drill down and try to figure out what the hell it's about, and then read the synopsis and go, oh, okay, now I get it. Or they're not going to be interested enough to see the damn thing because it's like you didn't explain it to them. You kind of got to explain it. You got to sell the movie to people a little bit. I'm not suggesting you sell the movie or compromise the artistic integrity of the filmmaker, but you do have to sell it. You do have to give it a tagline, something. You can't make it so esoteric that people go, I don't know what this is about, because they don't have attention spans. You gotta spoon feed them. You only have this trailer's only 1 minute and 29 seconds long. So midday black, midnight blue means nothing to me. I don't know what that means. What does it mean? Are they above the Arctic Circle where it turns dark in the middle of the day? What does that mean? I don't know. So if it's not in the title, and I got to read the synopsis, that's no good. Not for a trailer. You got to give us something in the trailer, like it's a movie about love. That's it. That's all you would need. A key, a voiceover, something. It's a movie about love. It's a movie about loss. It's a movie about reconnecting. That's it. Then at least I have an idea of what the movie's about, and then I can be intrigued by your little crumbs of information here. I get it. You don't want to give away something, but you got to tell us something about the damn movie to get us to go see it. You can't just have a bunch of images and words that don't really connect all that much. You could tell us where it is. That would be mildly interesting. I mean, I don't know where it is. It's on a coastal town somewhere. That might be interesting. I don't know. Where is this shot? He's in a cabin. How about a line like, you live in that cabin all by your lonesome? You're going to go crazy up there or something. I'm sure there's a line like that in the movie. And here he is crying. So you're already giving away the fact something bad happens to the guy. So you might as well go the whole way. you can't tell me this movie's going to go the whole first act without telling us that the woman's dead. It's probably going to be, okay, let's break it down. First act, possibly it starts out with him living with his girlfriend. They're having a great time, but it's all in his imagination. And he goes to the store, runs into the sister, and boom, imagination over. Second act, he goes back home. Turns out all the stuff he was thinking, that was all in his head. He's just imagining it to stay happy. The sister eventually comes to see him at the cabin or whatever. Some reason he's, I don't know, he hurt his head, or I don't know why he has this cloth. I assume like his nose is bleeding or something. And, she's trying to get him back to reality. And maybe he's not having it, not dealing with it well. Maybe he tries to hurt himself. Something to do with a boat and their romance. Maybe they always wanted to have a boat trip and they never got to take it, or he was refurbishing the boat and he wasn't finished yet and they were going to go around the world, and then she died tragically. I mean, whatever. And then the end of the movie is going to be him dealing with his loss in some way, saying goodbye to her finally. Maybe she just disappears, and I don't know, maybe shacks up with the sister. I don't know. But what I do know is you frustrate me sometimes, filmmakers. You frustrate me because you do this to yourselves. If you put some solid information here, what's it going to hurt? What's it going to hurt to sell the movie a little bit? Just a little bit, so people can understand it. What's it going to do, trailer guy, to cut something that tells us what the movie's about? A voiceover. Again, you only got less than 2 minutes. Sell the damn movie? You're worried about your film festival friends saying, oh, that sounds rather pedantic. Don't worry about them. They're not going to pay money to see this movie. They're going to see it in a festival where they kind of paid, but not really. You ain't getting that money. Where you're going to get money is in the theaters and VOD. And if you have a solid trailer, people will see the damn thing. And then if it's any good, a lot of people will see it. But if nobody goes to see it to begin with, it just kind of lies in obscurity until enough people see it and it's so good that maybe it digs itself out of a hole. Oh, this movie they made 5 years ago. I just watched it. I don't know why nobody talked about this movie. This is why. Because of the title, because of the trailer, because there's no, in my view, effort to really market it correctly. Anyhow, that's my rant. I know. It's too much. Too much. It just drives me nuts when I see these trailers like this. I just want to know what the movie's about. That's all I want to know. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. If you can find a more base take, take it. And don't forget, the price of the Pineys goes up in June, so get them while they're hot. Collect them all 11. Number 12 coming in July, and we'll see you